Hey, Raymond here. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to talk about Facebook campaign budget optimization. And we're going to talk about what is it and how we use it, how we do it, like how to click the technical part. And I'm going to share you how are we going to apply it, what's the use case when we should use it. Okay, so make sure you stay to the end, watch to the end, like and subscribe. Campaign budget optimization. Okay, now before we talk about campaign budget optimization, which is CBO, let's talk about asset budget optimization, okay, ABO. Now, ABO, asset budget optimization, is something that came first. Okay, so this is ABO. Something that came first is like the default back then. Okay, so what happened is when we set a campaign on Facebook, so we have a campaign layer, and then we have a two or multiple assets below, right? And we set the budget on this level, and we need to decide. For example, if I have 100 total daily budget, I may have 50% right here and 50% right here, so I can test at both assets, right? So that's the old way of doing it. So on the campaign level, on the ad manager, this is how we do it. Okay, so select the campaign we want, okay, and then we'll set the daily budget right here. Okay, go to edit the report, go to the edit, and this is where we set the budget, right? Or of course we can always set it right here. And long story short, we control the budget on the asset level. Okay, that's why it's called asset budget optimization. Now, after some time, Facebook decided to release campaign budget optimization, okay, CBO. And what's the difference is we set the budget on the campaign level, okay, and we give the daily budget 100, for example, and Facebook itself will decide how he spend the money between the asset. So usually they will spend it like equally. If I have two assets, they'll spend equally, like 50, it will spread it. But over time, the asset that perform the best will get most of the budget. Facebook will monitor the performance of both assets, right? And whichever perform the best, meaning they bring the most result, or they have the lower cost per lead or cost per link click, Facebook going to bias towards the winning asset. So it means that right now it's 100 and we spread like 50-50. Facebook may end up like spending 55 right here, 45 right here, and then it may turn to 60 right here, 40 right here. So eventually it will allocate like basically all the budget on the winning asset, okay, the asset 1, for example. So this is a campaign budget optimization. So how we do it on our ad manager is we create a new campaign. Okay, so if you have campaign that's running already, we cannot turn on the campaign budget optimization, the CBO. Okay, we need to do it with a new campaign, or you can duplicate your old campaign. Okay, so let's click with the default conversion. Okay, now when we have this is the conversion campaign level, we have the option to toggle campaign budget optimization. Turn it on, and then we'll set the budget right here instead of set it on the asset level. Okay, and this is how we turn on the CBO. Okay, simple stuff. Now, as for how we're going to use it, right? Normally I use CBO for two purposes. One is auto reallocate more budget to winning asset without increasing budget. There may be a situation where I may have a fixed budget that I cannot increase, for example 100, and I cannot like 110 or like 120, cannot increase the budget, it's a fixed budget. and I want to make sure I allocate more budget to the winning campaign, then I will use CBO, okay, because it will slowly, okay, like right here, it will slowly reallocate more budget to the winning asset, right? That's one use case how we use it. And the second thing is, if I want to test out, I want to do some keyword testing. I want to see which keywords are good keywords, right? So I may set up a CBO campaign, and then under each asset I may only have like single keyword, okay, single, like show you detail targeting. I may, for example, I want to search for, I don't know, like Facebook business manager, okay, it's a business page admin, for example. I want to test if you're targeting like B2B, and then I have another asset targeting something else, right? And it will be testing which keyword perform the best. And this is another way I'll use the CBO. Okay, it's kind of like A/B testing, but without potentially wasting budget. Because if you have A/B testing, usually it will be set on the asset level, where winning or losing, it will still using the same amount of money. Some may argue that would be better for A/B tests because they are like giving the same opportunity to reach out as much people as possible. It's a more fair comparison, okay? But if you have like a really tight budget, then maybe this CBO is a good way to test the keywords, right? And speaking of CBO, this is something called Facebook Power 5, something I talked about it before. But campaign budget optimization, okay, see right here, is something that Facebook itself recommend us to do, okay? So if you want to try it, yeah, give it a try. It's pretty easy to set up, like I just showed just now. Just a simple button to toggle on, right? And that's it for today. It's a very short video, a short tutorial video. If you stay until the end, congratulations. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me to justify why I'm still doing this, and it shows me that I'm helping people like you, right? So as always, may money rains on you like rain cloud. Bye bye.